now welcome in Nick Pierce. He actually saw that Liberty Monmouth game last year, and he'll be on the sidelines again this week, of course, for the Liberty radio broadcast. Nick, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, as always, for having me.
You know, Monmouth offense, they looked really good early in the season. Then they get in the Big South play, and we're like, what's going on? They've scored a total of 12 points in their last 2 ball games. Which is the real Monmouth offense, and what do you expect in this contest?
Yeah, well, the real Monmouth Hawks, please stand up. That's the question going into this week. 30.8 points per game on the season, but as you said, just 12 points over their last 2 games since opening Big South play, and they were shut out at home last week by Charleston Southern. Head coach Kevin Callahan's in his 22nd season, but he does have a new offensive coordinator, Kevin Morris, in his first year since coming over after spending 2 years at Yale. Callahan said this week that the offense still a work in progress under Morris, but lots of progress from their quarterback. And that's where we'll start. 5th-year senior Brandon Hill in his 2nd season with the program. His 3rd different offensive coordinator in as many seasons, though. Remember, he transferred in from UMass a couple of years ago. So all things considered, he's done quite well. 16 touchdown passes this year to lead the Big South. He's 5 TDs away from the Monmouth school record. Not bad for a guy considering the circumstances. Since losing their top running back, though, KB Asante, Levon Chaney has been the guy at running back. He got off to a great start in his first 2 starts against Robert Morris in Columbia. 225 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Since then, though, just 105 yards rushing and no TDs. Monmouth's had a lot of success offensively through the air this year, but they know that they've got to get some more balance at the run game, and Coach Turner Gill even made it a point this week at his press conference to say, we must shut down their run game. So it really starts there.
Nick, the Monmouth defense has been pretty steady this year, giving up about 22 points per game. Now, one of their big playmakers on D happens to be a freshman at the safety position. Nick, what can you tell us about him?
Yeah, I think we're going to see 2 of the better freshmen in this league. Jacob Hagan, obviously, for Liberty, a senior. But then the freshman, as you mentioned, Mike Basil for Monmouth. He and Hagan tied for the league lead in interceptions with 3 apiece. Basil, one of the top tacklers as well. He actually leads the Big South Conference in tackling. So he's a guy that the Flames are going to have to account for and pay attention to. Might just be their best defensive player. On the defensive line, though, it's a guy, a 5th-year senior, and Pat O'Hara on the defensive end, rather. 6'4", 250. He can be a load to handle off the edge. And then on the other side, they have to deal with another big senior defensive end over there as well in Darnell Leslie. So the Flames are going to have their work cut out for them. The pass rush has been very good this season. We'll see how they hold up on Saturday.
Monmouth winless in Big South play. I'm sure Liberty wants to make sure they stay that way. As always, we appreciate your analysis, Nick.
Thanks a lot, guys.